Well, good morning. I'm on the way to Ron Barrow's house. We had a rehearsal last night, and then after the rehearsal, we went out for social hour, and Ron left his car at the Union on my suggestion, and we rode together, and then I said, I'll just bring you back. And when we got back, guess what? The gate was closed, and we couldn't get in. So now we're going back in the morning so he can get his car. And his horns were in the car all night, so I'm sure he was nervous. And so that's it. Gonna go pick up Ron and get his car and then come back. That's about it. Oh, it's it.
Yeah. I think that's the next light. Easy, easy, easy.
Well, the 118 to the 5. Now, we take that 3 times a week. That's the way Linda gets to her thing. She gets off the 5 at Sheldon, and man, the 118 to the 5 was. We were parked half the time for the last 3 miles.
Wow.
So I don't know. I didn't see anything. There was 3 or 4 cars off the side of the road on the 5 at Osborne, but.
Well, the solution, of course, is to sell more cars.
Right.
Let's get some more cars on the road.
Let's do that and sell more cars.
And give the illegals driver's licenses so they can get cars.
Let's do that. Give them anything they want.
It all figured out.
Give me anything they want. You've given this some thought.
So on a busy day like this, I usually take a non-freeway street like this one.
I call these B streets.
Yeah. Go to Victory and turn right.
Victory.
I love these YouTubes. I'm watching these YouTubes, a guy will drive up into the crosswalk.
Yeah.
Somebody will walk and they'll just walk right over the car. And I saw a guy, the motorcycle was up there. The guy got on the motorcycle, stepped off,
Man. There's a real funny one's been around for a long time about a little old lady and a guy in a Mercedes pulls up and honks at her.
Yeah.
Oh, God. She smacks him with her purse or something like that, and the airbags go off.
Talk about sensitive airbags.
Yeah.
She must have hit it just at the right spot.
Right spot.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto Sarah Street.
Not gonna do it.
Turn left onto Sarah Street.
Thank you.
Sarah. Got plenty of time, Curt.
Yeah. Unless, of course, you have to go to the towing yard to get your horn. Did you say take Victory over? Oasis Liquor.
Remember when that used to be Judy's copying service?
Yeah. That was the...
Remember on all those parts, you look at the bottom, it says Judy's copy?
Everything, it seems.
Yeah. One of the things I did when I was on the road with Liza that I got paid extra for was helping the copying. They had a whole copying team on the road with them, all the big machines and everything.
Yeah.
And that ammonia smell, man.
Oh, yeah.
Whew.
Right out of high school. I think they're still going, the Esquires.
Yeah, I think they are.
Yeah.
I played with them.
That was one of my very first bands, and the guy had all these Stan Kenton charts and everything, and they were all, what was it, mimeographed or something?
They're what?
It wasn't the blue stuff, but it was one of the early copy things. And man, you open that book and you could suffocate.
Yeah. We had Ralph, what's his name, the Ranger for Woody Herman. We had him on the road with us too.
Ralph, maybe.
We had everyone. Cantor and got an all-star group, man. And it still died on Broadway.
It ain't easy.
I'm not sure that one person can carry a show, you know? Unless it's a soliloquy or something. Or a one-man show, but I don't know. Would you spend, $100 to see a stage show because you like the actor? Just the one actor that was in it?
Well, little goes a long way.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they get talked into these things, I think. Oh, you're a big star, and people just wait in line.
If that's the case, all they had to do is put Elvis Presley in every play.
Yeah, that's true. Think before you splat.
Should be rehearsal today.
Oh, yeah. Thursdays.
Did you bring your horn?
No.
No?
No.
He comes up short once in a while.
He's called a couple times. He must have been desperate. I don't know. We just never seem to hit it off. He had his favorites and his not so favorites.
He's got that kind of a personality, I guess he just, you know what I mean? He just likes to be, kind of the center of things.
Yeah.
And you don't want to hear any jokes better than his own.
Well, I think that's what started it. When I first started playing again, you and I were hanging out, and one day, early on, he was there, and we're laughing and slapping our knees and stuff, and I think that put him off. He didn't like to be a second fiddle.
I guess. Something the other day, or last week, I guess. When are you going to play in my band? I said, just call me.
Yeah, whatever you
want me to do, show up to see if you need somebody?
If you call, I'll show up. If you don't call, fuck you, I won't show up.
That's a good philosophy.
Remember John Bonine? That was his. He was a trombone player.
I'm going to actually move my car to another parking spot so they know that.
Yeah, so they know something's happened.
Somebody actually owns the car. They just dump it there.
It runs. Should be able to get a better parking spot than you're in anyway. It was very considerate of them to paint some extra parking spots over there.
You see that?
In that big giant area that we can't park.
Yeah, and I like the one that goes on that little ramp. There's a nice big parking space. No parking.
Yeah, no.
That's my walking area, so I see all that. So there's DaVita Kidney Care. Would that be dialysis?
That would be dialysis. Yes, we're familiar.
Is that
we're
the
not
name of
part
the
of
place
that
you
group.
go?
No, but we're trying to get into one near the house. Yep. Now you won't be able to see in there. Just a whole bunch of these blood pumps in there.
must be nice not to worry about gas. You know, like, you know that even if you dry as a bone, you can still get 20 miles out of it.
I know I could get to a gas station, yeah. And I'm going to get caught up in this one of these days, but, you know, it's a 10-gallon tank, and I've gone up to my, like, 25 miles blinking, which is as far as I'd ever want to push it.
Yeah.
And I go, you know, get gas, and it's like 8.7, 9.1, so that's leading me down the path of destruction.
What do you mean 8.7, 9.1?
That's how much gas I put in to fill it up.
You mean gallons?
Yeah, I wasn't even that close to 10 gallons.
Oh, I see what you mean.
I think if it was bone dry, it would be a little over 10 gallons because you got the pipe and everything.
There's actually a reserve on all these tanks.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I don't know how much, you know.
My other car, the Lexus, had a bad gas gauge, and even just before the needle touched E, chuk, 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 chuk.
Yeah.
Well, I know exactly what happens when all my cars run out of gas except this one. The truck, you get about this for about a block.
Yeah. Like somebody put water in your tank.
Right, exactly. My greatest achievement, I was going to see Harry at, what's the name of the, Rocky Peak? My other car had an electric fuel pump, and when the tank went dry, it would hum, and you could hear it. But I had the radio on, and I didn't hear it. And I got to the Rocky Peak off-ramp off the 118, and the car was doing this, and I managed to chug across the freeway into the on-ramp on the other side, where the engine quit, and I coasted from Rocky Peak to Topanga and Devonshire.
No kidding.
Oh,
Holy shit.
I haven't been able to do it since.
What about your brakes?
Man, what I was worried about, there's 2 traffic lights. And so I get off the freeway at Topanga, and I'm still coasting. And I made both lights, and I pulled into the gas station just like nothing was wrong.
Jeez.
It would have been really frustrating to come up like 10 feet short.
Yeah. Yeah. I had to push my Corvette one time.
Oh.
You know, everybody thinks Corvettes are light.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
No. There's some heavy machinery under that plastic. Even when I was young, man, having to push your car, it's so draining, it would make me nauseated. Martial arts stuff or anything?
Not for a while. I woke up this morning, it looked like somebody had a suction cup on my top chop. Just a big red blotch.
Thunk.
Turn that Persian music up, will you? We'll turn our radio off.
Yeah, I don't need to listen to anything but that. You did? No, I didn't.
You too can be a belly dancer.
Okay. You know, Hannah used to be a belly dancer.
Who?
Hannah.
That's what I heard.
Yeah. She said she did pretty good at it. It was,
Yeah, she looks like she would be.
it was almost There's some really shit. Oh, she was a babe when she was young. I've heard stories how good looking she was. And we got to see some old pictures of her, and yeah,
she's very charming.
She had it going. Oh yeah, I love her to death. She's amazing. You know, I normally don't try to throw any curveballs, but she'll be over at the bar, and it'll be maybe 2 bars before she comes in, and she's yapping away, you know, and she just steps right up to the mic, knows what she's doing. She's scared me to death.
I want one of those on my car.
Yeah. Oh man.
Can you imagine, you know, somebody sitting in traffic and you honk that horn, they're like, where the hell's the train?
Yeah, that would be great. I went to the Reno Air Races one year, and there's this wacky section called Section 3 where all the crazy people hang out. And they had a twin, like a semi, and a couple of these big, like, oxygen tanks.
Yeah. That's what I want.
Yeah, that's what I want.
You know, shake the whole car.
Yeah.
Break the window of the car in front of you.
know, there's like a tidal wave of sound.
Yeah, these little wimpy horns they put on cars today.
I don't. Yeah,
nobody has any respect for those.
No, I had air horns on my Miata, but they were still the Italian high-pitched ones. They weren't.
Yeah, squeeze me.
You could scare people, but.
That's what yours sounded like.
Yeah. No respect. Get yourself a 54 Buick.
Yeah, that's what you
Go
want.
to the junkyard.
That's what you want. You want those 52s with the big grill teeth in the front.
Yeah, one of my buddies in college had a 55 Chrysler, and it had like the teeth, but some of the teeth were missing. It looked very scary. Winona. You ever watch a TV show called Justified?
Justified?
Yeah.
No.
You might want to check that one out. It's pretty good. It's on Netflix or something.
Well, they'd be tearing this place up for a long time.
Raylan Givens is a character that the guy that wrote Get Shorty is Elmore Leonard. Mm-hmm. It's one of his recurring characters. He's this... Yeah, anyway.
Plenty of cars in here today.
Any Toyotas? Hey, there you are. Wow, look at this. Well, Thursday morning's a good day.
Yeah, a lot of cars. All right.
Don't forget to tell Uncle Rick we need a sign telling you the gate closes.
Yeah. Yep. Thanks a lot, man.
You bet. My pleasure, believe me.
Larry was supposed to lock you in.
What's that?
Larry, when I got, he's supposed to check and make sure the car's off before the fucking gate. He has to manually close it.
I see.
You know that. He's supposed to make sure that all the cars are out.
Well, it wasn't his fault. We went up there and
How long?
oh, we got about an hour.
About an hour. You know, it wouldn't hurt to have a sign that says the gate closes. I know it's obvious, but...
They don't need that.
Well, we did.
Once the rehearsal,
They don't need it.
once
We
the
need...
rehearsal's in,
Yeah?
Larry's supposed to make sure everybody's out.
Okay.
Everybody's supposed to go get a 2-hour sandwich.
Well, we... 1 hour, Greg.
You guys were gone for 2 hours. I ran back the video.
Oh,
2 hours.
2 hours.
Yeah, because you was at the gate for a while. See,
Busted.
I got everything on video, okay? And I told Rick I'll take care of it.
Okay.
So when I come in the morning, if I see a car, there's a body in the car, somebody in the trunk, or somebody in the car, I'm ready. I am ready as Freddie can get.
Yeah, I've seen you ready.
You know. So, but I ran back the video. I said, "Oh, it's Ron." So I told Rick, I said, "I'll talk to Ron, let him know that you can't leave the cars after hours."
Now we know.
We know now.
And then we got a sign on that said no overnight parking.
Well, we tried not to park
On
overnight.
Vine Street, remember?
Yeah,
The gate opened up.
yeah,
Then there was no.
Yeah.
You can't get locked in on Vine Street.
yeah, yeah.
So let me take the tow ticket off for you. I didn't know it was you until I saw the video.
1 hour. Hey.
Thanks. All right, Curt.
I've seen you. Only 10:35. We're back after going to Ralph's on the way home. The gardeners are here. What a grand and glorious day. Okay, go. There you have it.